common question, should I purchase my pet waste accounts, those customers? There's a lot of different factors to consider in that. Can't wait to hear your advice on that.
Yeah, there's lots of things to consider, and like everything else, there's not a silver bullet.
Sure.
It's not to say, oh, you pet waste clients are worth this much. We have bought some pet waste clients over the years. 9 times out of 10, somebody that is asking or is trying to sell them, they are looking at their, 10 clients or 15 clients. And they're looking at them, and the amount they want for them would be the amount that you would get for clients, and maybe even as high if you had a full-on 100% fully established business that was essentially running itself. And so oftentimes people are very disappointed. In these types of work, whether it's pet waste work, the pet waste industry, or whether it's the lawn care industry, it's hard. You have to find the right buyer. It has to be the right deal, because there's no contracts. People can cancel whenever they want. By and large, especially in the pet waste business, but for us, even in the lawn and landscaping industry, there's not really any contracts. Clients come and go. There is an element of turnover in that regard.
Yeah.
So there's less value, because a lot of times when you're buying a client list, people are interested in contracts. Well, you don't have any of that here. But in a nutshell, you got to look at how much does it cost to acquire a client in this business? What is your acquisition cost to advertise on Google or advertise on Facebook? How much does it cost to acquire a client? Start there. Because if somebody's asking exorbitantly higher than that, but then you've got scale. So if they've only got 10 clients, well, that might be less appealing, especially at a higher dollar amount. But if you've got 100 clients or 500 clients, there's more those clients are more valuable, especially if they're in a concentrated geographic area. There's more value when there's more clients. So 10 clients, I'm using an example. Let's pretend like 10 clients are worth $100, but those same 10 clients with another 90 on top of them might be worth, I'm trying to do math in my head, and I'm really regretting that now, but that might be worth 15,000. It's worth, in other words, each individual client's worth more when they're together.
Yeah.
There is an element of truth to that. We offer, within our franchise opportunities, we offer what we call enhanced territories, where we can sell clients. So they buy a franchise and they say, well, I want this established territory. Well, we sell them those clients as well. What we have found is that those franchisees are profitable from day one. Now they had to invest a lot more money up front, but they're also making a lot more money from day one.
Yeah. And
so there's a big benefit in that. And by and large, if I was going to say in a nutshell, you want to look at the profitability of a client, and you want your ROI, the ROI for the person buying. Is it beneficial for the person buying it? Well, if it's going to take them 5 years to get their money back, in 2022, nobody's going to buy that.
Yeah.
If it takes you 5 years to get your money back in 2022, people's money goes to work for them a little better than that, at least for now.
Yeah.
So we like to look at like a 2.5 year return rate. That's much more appealing. And so we like to find that balance. How much can we sell this for, where their return on investment is still well within 2.5 years?
Yeah.
Now it's a lot cheaper for them to go and get clients independently, but it might take them 2.5 years to build up to enough clients to be worth it to them, right?
Yeah.
So there's value both ways, but selling clients is difficult, and it's not something you're going to come across. Usually you're also going to have done that through word of mouth. It's not to say that there's not established pet waste businesses that you could buy, but usually you're going to have networked with that person. You're going to have gotten to know that person. It's not going to necessarily be something that you just find on Biz Buy Sell, a pet waste business, and the math is going to work perfect up and sync right up to what you're looking for. That would be very rare.
So an independent pet waste business going to find clients outside of purchasing organically, what strategies would you suggest?
It's all digital. The digital world when it comes to that. I say that, there are boots on the ground things you can do, grassroots things you can do. Make yourself known in the pet business and within other pet businesses. Think of all the other pet businesses out there, whether it's your local retail pet store, or whether it's your local dog walker, or whether that doesn't do pet waste removal, or whether it's a doggy daycare. Build relationships within the industry.
Yeah.
But aside from that, and that's boots on the ground, and that's tedious, so is digital marketing and online.
Yeah. Well, that's it can be a complex approach when it's organic versus purchasing.
But again, there's so much opportunity here that even we haven't tapped into as a company. Because, again, and I say it because I sound like a darn broken record, but it's there's so much opportunity in it. 10 pet owners, half of them don't even know who the service exists.
Yeah.
So in some ways you could argue, just figure out who owns the dogs and get their eyeballs on your brand, and whatever that takes, because there's so much opportunity in the concept that so few people know our service exists. I mean, even we've got thousands of clients, even within within the small area that we call it Collin County. We've got thousands of clients, and yet so many people still don't even know it exists.
Yeah.